Lisa finally made her solo debut with the first mini-album Lalisa and the title track with the same original, I Know. Next to the title track we also got one B-side, called Money, so very similar to the way Rosie's solo was put together. We only got one 22-second teaser of the music video, so we basically went into it blindly. I knew to expect something very hip-hop influenced, since he is the lead rapper of Blackpink, but at the same time that can go into so many directions. Needless to say I was extremely excited to see what Lisa has to bring on the table, and oh boy, do I have many thoughts. As always we will first take a deep dive into the title track Lalisa and then talk about the one and only B-side at the very end, so make sure to stay tuned for that because my opinion will be very unpopular. I already know it. Without any more rambling, let's get right into this review. I truly have a very big issue with labeling this concept. I truly don't know what it is and it's so many things at the same time. Yes, it's girl crush and yes, it's very hip-hop influenced as I've said earlier. The best way I can probably describe is simply different sides of Lisa. Each shot shows us a completely different energy, as well as the vibe, so at the end we get the best of all worlds that make Lisa who she is. We will go frame by frame and try to connect them to Lisa's personality in the music video portion of the review, but as a result this suited her perfectly. There wasn't a single scene that felt forced or not like her entirely. It's very noticeable that she participated in putting together this concept and how she wanted everything to look like. Yes, it's super polished and perfectly fits that YG aesthetic they've established throughout the years with all of their artists. But then again, if I have to pick one Blackpink member that represents that YG energy the most, it's Lisa without a single doubt. I think they did a great job of taking Blackpink's girl crush concept and making it suitable entirely for Lisa and Lisa only. It's also the type of concept that will be very favorable by Western fans or even just general public outside Korea, which we know is YG's main goal since the very start. I have zero complaints over this concept and I hope if she ever gets a solo comeback, she keeps this aesthetic up because it fits her beautifully. There were so many different outfits shown in the music video, that I can't even remember them all from the top of my mind. But I can say for sure that not a single one was ugly or not up my taste. Yes, Lisa is known for being able to pull literally anything off, even if it's the ugliest thing to ever exist in fashion. Despite that, their stylist truly showed up on time and delivered some of Lisa's best fashion to date. Funny enough, my favorite outfit is actually the simplest one, which I'll put on the screen right now. It's just some safety shorts, oversized hoodie, and a beanie, but it just looks so delicious on her. Street style is her trademark at this point and one of my favorite style directions in fashion as a whole. For this concept it made a complete sense, but also every outfit she wore fitted the scene that it was in perfectly. If it needed to be sexy, it was sexy. If it needed to be bright and cute, it was bright and cute. Also, I've noticed a lot of clothing pieces incorporated that we know she loves to wear in her free time as well, so I absolutely loved that. Just 10 out of 10, what else can I even say? Now, we only got to see the chorus part of the choreography and even that was chopped in 100 different frames, so I had no idea what was going on, but we will get there in the music video portion. Tomorrow she is performing at the Jimmy Fallon show and I will update you on my full thoughts about the choreography on my Instagram story, so make sure to follow me on there. Link is in the description of every video. But we know Lisa participated in choreographing the dance for her solo, which I think will definitely save it from being as horrible as most Rosie's was, for example. We don't want to see that repeating ever again. Already from the parts we saw in the actual music video, the choreography looks more complex and up to her dancing abilities, while still staying simple enough in some parts for people to cover, for example on TikTok. It's not just standing still and doing hand motions for 3 minutes, so I'm going to say I'm more than happy with that. The bar is very low, I'm sorry. Complain to YG's choreographers about it, it's not my fault. The lyrics of this song are flex culture at its finest, but not in a negative way for once. Hip-hop is pretty much made out of flex culture and you will rarely see lyrics that do anything else but that. inside and outside of K-pop. But it does fit what Lisa was going for and the persona she has an artist. She is known as the most popular member of Blackpink, as a badass and one of people's favorite rappers. Overall she just shows off darker and more girl crush, maybe even tomboyish energy when she is on stage, which contributes to her flexing not being fake. Just imagine Rosie making a song where she flexes like that? Yeah, we would all instantly call it bullshit, because it's not who she is as an artist. I'm not saying Lisa is a flexer and that's all she could ever do on her own. But it's a good start for her debut songs. I don't know if any of this made sense, but I hope you can understand my point. There are very few artists that can flex for 4 minutes straight and not get on my last nerve. Lisa is one of them, and although the lyrics were cringy at some parts, most of them were actually catchy and written fine. I can't say that for money, but we will get there. I don't expect much from YG's lyrical work because it's most of the time just not anything mind-blowing, but I'm accepting what we got for Lalisa, and let's be honest, we've seen much worse. Now the music video portion finally, that I've mentioned like 3 times by this point. Let's go frame by frame and try to connect each scene to who Lisa is as an artist and as a person. Keep in mind though that those are all just my observations and I'm in no way claiming those as facts, so chill, and stop writing your angry comments down below. Instead let me know maybe how you see each scene, and which one is your favorite. So first we start off with her in what seems like a random street in Korea. I think this is simply supposed to showcase her Korean side, if you want to call it that. Basically her moving there and now it being her second home. Letting everybody know that she is indeed here to stay and to take the whole K-pop industry by its throat. Then we have the scene with previously mentioned outfit that I really like. This reminds so much of typical hip-hop fashion, I guess you could say, and I think that's just supposed to show the rapper side of her, although she isn't rapping in that particular part. The one scene in the suit is basically just boss bitch Lisa. She is female empowerment at its finest and she is a businesswoman as well. Not in a very typical way. But she has a whole damn successful career that she built for herself and she is damn proud of it. As well, all are as well. The pole dancing scene is her sexy side, which we most often see during her Lily films. She can be sexy as hell if she wants to and has us all on our knees at the same time. I don't exactly know what to do with the dessert scene, other than that it gives me major not like other girls' energy. It actually makes sense since Lisa is very often associated with being more tomboy-like and having very dominant energy. I can't help but think that this scene is supposed to represent her less feminine side, especially since it's right after the sexy pole dancing scene. I could be wrong, but I'll go with that for now. The bright colored sense is clearly her cute side, which we clearly know she has off stage. If you don't know Lisa as a person, then you would think she is a savage badass in her personal life, when in reality she is a ball of sunshine and is cute at every chance she gets. The gold scene is supposed to represent Thailand and with that her roots, which I absolutely love. I'm glad she was able to show that part of herself without a shame, and ironically, that's also the best part of the whole song. Lastly, we have the dance scene in a dance room like setting, and that's probably supposed to show her side as a dancer. We know that's Lisa's main passion, and if she ever stops being an idol, I'm sure she will end up as a choreographer with her own dance school or something. It makes complete sense to put this scene as the very last one. Overall, the music video has extremely high budget and is well done, keeping you interested the whole way through. It screams Lisa, and that's all we could ever ask for. It's what she deserves and nothing less. I've already made most of my points during previous portions of this review, but overall I absolutely love this song. It didn't have to grow me, which is surprising because for most songs it takes me 2 or 3 listens to fully decide whether or not I can vibe with it. But Lalisa had me from the very first second, but especially when the chorus dropped. That part gets stuck in your head right away and doesn't leave it for hours. It's literally playing in my mind as I'm writing this. It's very hip-hop influenced as it was promised from YG, and what's more perfect for Lisa than that? I can see some people not liking this if they don't enjoy rap-heavy songs. But hey, nothing can be great for everyone, so it just is what it is. We couldn't expect for Lisa to make a ballad or something. It just wouldn't make sense at all, so I'm glad this is the path she took. Her vocals improved so much and she even delivered some higher notes flawlessly. Rap parts don't even need to be mentioned, because y'all know I think Lisa is one of the best rappers in K-pop at the moment. I'm glad she got to show all sides of her and especially her stage presence that she is so known and praised for on a daily basis. Although typical Teddy formula or his typical production style is very much present, I think it has a very unique touch and stands out from some of his other work. We didn't something so high in quality for some time now, especially after Somi's Dum Dum got dragged through hell and back. Very strong prove that Teddy can make good music if he wants to. He is not a bad producer, he just doesn't try enough to step out of his comfort zone every once in a while. 10 out of 10 for Lalisa, and it's currently my favorite K-pop release of 2021 so far. Teddy did not work on money at all, which made many people so excited because they expected something out of the box and completely different from everything he does when he is the producer for Blackpink. But instead we got a bad song. I'm sorry, but I don't get the hype everyone seems to be spreading for this song. It's not only extremely generic and pulled straight out of your typical hip-hop song formula, but the trumpets in the background drive me nuts. They are too loud and basically everything I can hear. Yet, the first verse is catchy, but that's all this song has to offer. Her delivery of both vocals and rap is weak in comparison to what we hear in Lalisa. Don't even get me started on the lyrics, man. We know YG's writers are usually unable to write a good English song, and this is no exception. It's like they googled swaggy terms kids say and threw them all into a song. Money raining on my ass and similar shit is so overdone in hip-hop and I'm sick of it. They could make this so much better if they actually tried. Instead we got Star Patrick 2.0, but Money Edition. The lyrics are the ones that make this song unlistenable for me, which is a shame because it has potential to be great. It's just not at the very end, and I can't give it more than 3 out of 10. Lalisa, 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 catch me if you can. Lalisa, Lalisa, Lalisa. With that we talked about every possible aspect of Lisa's solo debut, and here is my final rating for this album after putting both of my ratings together. If we put it all together, and the end of the day, I couldn't be happier with this release. Although I don't like the B-side, the title track is so good that it makes up for it to a great extent. So far out of the 3 solo releases, this is my ranking, and I don't think anyone is surprised by this, since it seems to be quite a popular opinion. I'm more shocked every time I see someone put these songs in another order. You know what? Let me know your order in the comments, because I'm so interested to see what you all think. With that, don't forget to leave any of your thoughts down below and subscribe for more K-pop commentary videos like this twice a week. I'm signing off now so I can stream Lalisa in peace 200 more times. Bye bye, love you all so much.